Hey guys, this is Neil, and I just wanted to make this quick video because a bunch of people have been asking me about, how I'm mining Ethereum on my laptop. So I got this laptop on Black Friday from Amazon, and it's a MSI something or other. It's got the GTX 1060 card in it, and really I got this because I wanted to play Destiny on my PC. So it works great for that. I'm sure it runs many other games quite well, but that's all I've played on it so far. So, but I play Destiny, a little bit during the day, or usually at night actually. But then the rest of the day, my laptop's just sitting here. So I was like, well, it's got a graphics card. Let's do some GPU mining. So I set up with a pool and installed, CUDA miner, or no, this is Ethermine actually, um, to at least have my computer doing something while it's sitting here idle. So I just want to do a quick overview here. And I'm doing it on my phone here because I don't want to interfere with the graphics processing. So this is the program. It's just running along. It's taking hashing jobs from the pool being assigned to me, and then it works on them. You can see it's running at about 18.5 megahashes per second. I've got my little monitoring deal here. GPU is working at 100%. Temperature is at 58 degrees. This has a pretty good fan on it, so it hovers between 55 and 60, and running at 100 watts, 105. Sometimes it goes up to 120. Sometimes it goes down to 90. Nice thing is, if I take this at the office, which is where I am now, I'm not paying power, so it works for me. So how profitable is this, right? That's always the question. So if we look here, the last little while, it's been averaging 0.00214 Ethereum per day. So, it's while I'm playing Destiny, it's not running. While I'm traveling back and forth, it's in my backpack and not running. So, but that's a good average for the last 24 hours. And that translates to $1.45 at today's prices. So right now, price is about $685, at least on this platform. I've seen as high as 700 something. And you can see, so this is where, this is probably me playing video games, that's probably me going home, and this has been running, since, I think this is actually me coming back to work in the morning. But yeah, it's working great. So let's say prices stay where they are, right? It makes $1.45, it makes $2, whatever it is, a day. Laptops cost me $1,000, so I'll make back the money in a year and a half, which as far as return on investment goes, isn't bad compared to the stock market, where you're making 8%. I'll take my 75% or whatever it is per year any day. So on top of that, seeing that this is working, I decided to upgrade a bit, and I bought a 225 megahash mining rig on eBay for about $4,500. So using these numbers, at 18.5 megahashes doing 0.00214 per day as like an actual result, as opposed to just the calculators. So what does that mean for the mining rig that I bought? What are we looking at? So if we do 225 divided by 18.5, so that's going to be about 12 times what my laptop's doing. And 12 times 0.00214 is 0.026 Ethereum per day. And times 689 is $18, times 365 is about $6,500 per year. So I'm investing $4,500 at today's prices. I'll be making $6,500. So that's pretty good. So if we divide by the 4,500, that's a 145% return in the first year, assuming prices remain where they are. So compared to pretty much anything else, even high yield private equity deals, typically they're only going to be 20-25%. This is 145%, so it's the magnitude's better. But how does that how does that projection play out? You know, what is your outlook on the crypto market? So I think most people will agree we're in kind of a bubble phase right now, and that prices will go lower. But will they stay lower? And I tend to think not. So I'm pretty bullish on crypto in general because it's still a very tiny market and money is coming in. So with Ethereum and Ripple and new ICOs coming out and all these kinds of things, I think it'll attract more worldwide money flows, and the overall market cap will go up. And so Ethereum, being one of the primary players, will benefit from that. And then once you get your coins, you can always trade them out for whatever else you want. But even if the prices crash by 90%, and I'm only making 14.5% instead of 145%, then that's still not bad. So I'm pretty happy with the plan, and I'll provide links to, well, if you want, I'll put in the laptop that I got because it's pretty awesome actually, and then I'll show you the eBay listing that I bought from, which is Dauntless Computers, and they're actually here in Florida, near a couple hours down the road from me, and I'll do a quick overview on how I'm using ethermine.org as my pool. And that's it. So if you have any questions, leave a message or a comment, and we'll talk soon.